Everybody's Tell the Truth Sports Radio. I'm your host, Ron Fitch. I'm going to tell you why the Pistons bounced back and defeated and beat up the Cleveland Cavaliers by 19 points. It was around a 10, 11 point game. 115-94, 21 points. They beat them by. But it got out of hand late because they broke the Cavaliers' will. They started the second half 30-19, third quarter, and from there they were fine. And they gave Cunningham help. So now Cunningham could hit shots, but he didn't have to do everything like he did the other day when he had 39. And this is more like the Pistons. I keep saying this. Do not forsake the post game. Durham, 15 points, all operating inside using his strength. Everybody wants to have either the drive, lob, dunk, or drive, kick it out for three, fast break, kick it out for three, instead of getting the 2 points. The teams that go inside, like San Antonio, the Knicks get layups, Detroit gets layups off their action, and they really play good as a team. You look at this, I get to give you a glaring stat. 25-15, 25 assists for Detroit, 15 for Cleveland, because everything else is even. Cleveland shot 34% from three, Pistons 44%, but the Pistons were 54% free field goals because they went inside. Durham was big boying Allen and Mobley, playing like a big guy. He's big and strong. He found himself. He took chances doing that little spin move, using his strength, using his leverage. Of course, Cade is going downhill, but the others, Reed played terrific. Played good in game 5, but he was really good. LeVert's been just a dog. And Duncan Robinson hits some big threes. 10-point game. He hit a three to go up 13. It was a three-pointer that they went up 10 when Cleveland was ready to make a comeback. And he spread the floor, his appearance, because they needed him last time. And Marcus Sasser, Houston. I remember him at Houston, and he came in and played good. But the unsung hero of the whole game was Paul Reed. I mean, the DePaul center played forward, played center, played guard. I mean, he guarded, and they blocked shots. They had 6 blocked shots. They altered shots. They took away the inside game. And Harden was okay. From a Cleveland standpoint, statistically, Harden had 23, he was 6 of 13, 3 of 8 from 3. Mitchell, they really did a good job of impeding his progress because Mitchell was driving, but they defended that well. He was 2 of 6 from 3. And Mobley had 18, but he didn't have an impact. He was minus 24. Mitchell's minus 25. And Wade he plays okay defense. He's kind of a non-factor offense. And Strus disappeared. Strus was a hero of the last game. And usually role players are good at home. But Strus was better on the road, and Reed was better in Cleveland. And Schroeder was bad. He didn't score any. He's driving. He was turning the ball over. He had 3 turnovers. They had 20 turnovers total. The problem is going back to Detroit for Game 7. Cleveland could go there. Harden and Mitchell could kind of pick up the pace offensively and put even bigger numbers. And then Strus could hit some threes. But the problem is Tobias Harris did nothing. And for 2 games, Tobias Harris had 6 points. I didn't even see him score the 6. Tobias Harris, you got that feeling if he detonates, along with Reed, along with Jenkins, who's been a godsend, along with now Durham has woke up. This is a problem. Cleveland will try. I just think Detroit, with the way they play defense, they mucky up the game. So that's why people will tend to say, oh, Cleveland's a tougher matchup for New York. Detroit, I'm wrong. Detroit is a tougher matchup for New York. Detroit's going to be home. They got those first 2 games at home. New York's been off. Everybody's going to tell you how great New York is. Oh, the New York Knicks. Yeah. I looked at this game. I said, uh-oh. Detroit believes they could beat up on them. They beat up on the Knicks, which means nothing. Because in baseball, Milwaukee destroyed the Dodgers. And the Dodgers returned the favor, destroyed the Brewers in the playoffs. But you never know. I just think if Detroit wins, the Knicks are going to have, they're going to be going up against a team that's experienced and resistant. So Deuce McBride gets challenged. They're going to be all over Carl Towns. Durham is strong. But that's not here or there because there's still a game 7. And Cleveland can go in there and win because they got Donovan and Harden. But it's going to be really, really tough.